Right, tell me, Mariah, when you're back. Right, hopefully that'll come up. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Thank you. Anyway, I've collapsed it down, and yeah, so I've collapsed it down and brought up another one. Makes it easier for people, I suppose. Thank you, Georgia. Right, so when Mariah comes back, we can see if they want 12 months, 12 cards with one mystery. I spelled donate wrong. Hello, Irene. How are you? Happy New Year again. Right, we're just doing this at the minute, and we have a donated reading. We're just catching up to the New Year readings. This is going to take a week or so, isn't it? Because not everyone's on. My auntie went on a cruise, so not everyone's here. That does want usually the year reading. If you do want a yearly reading ahead, 12 months, normally in a year, then do make a donation of £8.50, and it is streamed on YouTube. Just waiting for Mariah to come back. Oh, tell me about it, Pizza Dad. Don't even. If I say to myself, right, going to be good, not going to buy any Oracle decks or any tarot decks, you know, yeah, doing well. 2 days have gone by. Oh, let me just check eBay. Oh, let me go on Amazon. So basically, all donations, literally all donations go on tarot cards or Oracle cards. It's addictive. Stop it now. I've got shelves over there, boxes over there, whole shelf there, loads on the floor, loads over there. It's just like I'm boxed in, literally. Right, Mad Soul Tarot, what's happening over on YouTube? It looks like no one's looking now. Oh, I don't like when someone's paid and I have to carry over a few days. Stupid internet. Yeah, you're still waiting. What are you waiting? Oh, you're back anyway. Yeah. Well, hopefully Mariah will come. So anyway, those people who are breezing through, what we're doing here is a 25 minutes, 12 card major arcana month. Yay! Sorry about that. My connection is rubbish. If Mad Soul Tarot can please stay in the room and then WhatsApp me if it goes off, because when it goes off, it sticks. Right, Mariah, let's start again. So this is deck one. So either choose deck one, or if you want like fairy tales and inner child cards, this is deck two. You can type down 2. Is that upside down? I can do them the normal way. So if you like inner child cards, it has indeed. So we are doing donated readings for the year ahead, a month by month look at a 25-minute reading. Deck one is good. Yep, deck one is good, guys. Thanks. Right, let's have a look. So this takes 25 minutes ish. It's not an exact science. Let's have a look. So as you know, this will remain here on the 3rd of January. So do make a note of that and look at it whenever you want to. Because some messages that we hear it won't sink in until later. I go, do you know what I mean? So let's have a look. SAS is in the it is in the pinned comment. It's at where it was. I've collapsed it. Sorry, it's £8.50. £8.50 for the what's it? When I have time, I'll write it out again. It's just that I was on and it froze, so I had to shut that one down and bring this one up. But it's £8.50 for a 12-month reading, 25 minutes, streamed on YouTube for prosperity. And if anyone wants a question, it's £6.50 for questions. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to put £8.50 on that because I was rushing. Right, Mariah, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay. Right. Okay. So, 8 minutes in, all right. So the first month, and we will relay back to this quite significantly all the time. So the start is the Emperor. So funnily enough, you did say you were doing an exercise, motivation, and the Emperor is all about being motivated. It's the daddy of the pack, isn't it? So this is the I Am card, very strict card. So you're off January with a good start, feeling motivated, feeling refreshed about starting stuff. So because this is a very Aryan quality, it has got a lot of fire to it. So you've got to be careful that you don't burn out. You don't do too much at once all at the same time. But at least you are the Emperor, and you can see that you leadership qualities, and that's a good get up and go attitude. So the motivation, logically think things out and really be very stern with yourself about what it is that you're trying to achieve and you want to achieve. So that's a really great start to the year, being an Emperor. Yeah, I'm boss of myself. Yeah. So, yeah, boss man or woman. So what we have in February is death. Carefully, don't burn yourself out. Joke. So this is the transformation completely of who you are. So that motivation, the best thing about getting physical, it does shake things up within us. And maybe it shakes up emotions that we've held on, all these aches and pains that we've had, or stiffness, or some other ailments within our body, is a kind of aspect where when we shake it all up, we do feel emotional, or we do get the inspiration from that. And this is probably what you're feeling, that you've been very motivated, and it's like, I see the light now. I know exactly what to get rid of my life. So like the motivation, you might look at feng shui, you might look at totally organizing where you live, or even moving. But for you, is going to be a whole transformation. So that start of the motivation, I am boss, is like, yeah, I'm going to take this to the next level. I'm going to be boss. So you've really reinvented yourself in such a way that, yeah, I am I am everything. I am really boss. I love it. You're boss. Just tell everyone my new name is boss. Double B. I'm a double B boss. And not only that, this card is unusual to have after death. It's kind of the call of the rebirth. So it's just a reminder, perhaps in March, that you are reinventing yourself. This is the renewal card. So if you haven't quite got there in February, then just remind yourself, or it could be reminded from higher up, lower up, here, that we can't criticize yourself, right? Because if you're motivated and things aren't happening, it's all right to have that get up and go. And this is what I mean about burning yourself out. Don't let yourself be extinguished in a way of your dreams and your desires and where you want to go. So don't criticize, don't go, oh, well, I should have been here by now. This is not right. This is all wrong. I'm going to give up. No, this is about still reinventing yourself and being a little bit kinder and accepting of yourself. So it's okay being a phoenix, but when we fly up from the flames, it's like, okay, where do I go? Oh, I think I'll just sit here. No, you've got to fly off, get a mate, do this, do that. So keep that momentum going. Don't give up at the first hurdle, or even the second. Right, so that's March in spring. Now April, you've got the Empress card. Sorry. So with the Empress card, this is the birth card of productivity. So when you find you started with the Emperor in January, it's almost like now you're going internal. You've done the outside, kind of, what can I do? What can I shift? What can I physically move? And now it's time just to reflect on the opposite. Yeah. Take it slow. So here with the Empress, it's all about going inside of yourself to really see what you can develop and have patience with it. So when you mention social media, you don't have to tell me that takes ages. It's like, yeah, it's not just a mother. You have to be a great grandma before it kicks in. Not you, but it takes that long now because everyone's doing social media. So that's like patience with the top of patience on. But at least you've got the Emperor cards at the beginning of the year to still give you that momentum and motivation to do so. So this is all about reflecting back on the death card and what you need to get rid of. So maybe saying, oh, well, there isn't enough time. Yeah, chuck that out with the bathwater. Do you know what I mean? There are certain things that you can chuck away and eliminate from your life. So feeling overworked and overstressed about doing all those things, just take it easy. Don't put the pressure on you, because you know what I mean? You don't want to burn out. So this is a more patient look of what's happening inside. So that's good. January, February, March, April, May. Oh, look at this. May. You have the Lover's card. Oh, May. Springtime in May. So a lot of the time it can mean new love. And we have May, and in England we have the dancing around the maypole and the celebration of summer to come. It's a lovely time, May. So for you, making decisions and choices about what you do want, because let's let's go back to the death card about, right, what can I stop doing that's winding myself up significantly? And that'll give more time to dance around the maypole with a lover. Oh, how nice. So not only having the Empress and the Emperor within your reading, it's very much here that now you make a really, concentrated choice about where you do want to spend your time and what you do want to develop. So it is important to have that transformation. It is important to have that rebirth. And this is the time in May to make a real sensible choice for your higher self. What is important and what's not so much important. All right. So a steadier pace still. And then June, you have the star card and the wishing. Now, I always remind people when they have the star, it's wish upon a star and the gazing up. So it's those visualizations, those imaginations. It's building castles within the sky. So it's not only thinking about them, it's really seeing them. So if you haven't yet got a vision board, it's always good to do one. There are apps online for free, but you can physically make one if you so desire. But this is an important card for you to really understand who you are as a person. And I always remind people to look at the astrology of the person, their birth natal chart, and what planets are in the 10th house and what planets are in the first house, because the first house is about self. So that's where you're wishing. But on the area of your life which you want to really make known, and obviously for you it might be the 10th house, then have a look what is in your 10th house. All birth natal charts are free on certain websites, so just have a look if you haven't already. But building castles in the sky and building them bigger is always a good thing. So yeah, pay attention to that as well. That was June, wasn't it? So July, interesting card for July. Yeah, it is. It's very hard. So in July, you've got the Hermit. So I think you're going to pay attention to not only how you want to see others to see you, but also how you see yourself. And because this is associated with Virgo, who's associated with Venus, it's all about beauty within as well as without. So it's about putting love and I think honesty in the situation. And when we go back to the Judgment card about self-criticizing, you don't want to end up criticizing yourself in July or any month or any day. It's bad. That can go out with the baby water as well, with the death card. So that can go by, and you can reflect on other great things like, ooh, how can I build this up, or how can I build that up? Yay, July! Yay, 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 yay. So yeah, just have time off. Just yeah, I'm important. If I'm important, I'm going to make myself. So the solar return is always important about what you can look at further. So it is a good time to reflect on yourself and see what you've achieved and what you've let go of, because this year for you is a sense of letting go of certain things to really embrace the bigger picture of what is. So that choice card, the Lover's card, might incorporate other things as well. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But for you, it's I think it's going to be quite an emotional month for you as well. And you'll probably go deeper than you've ever gone before about soul searching, about wondering about other people. So you don't want to kind of turn that into a depressive mode. You want to keep it kind of with philosophy. Oh, it is what it is kind of thing. And to feel other people's pain, of the compassion and the empathy for certain situations is always good, because it shows that we care, so you might come out the other end a really knowledgeable, more kind of into feeling, so yeah, it can be quite reflective, that. But yeah, very good. So that was July. Right, we're in August. So August, you do have the High Priestess. So this is another reflective, emotional time. I told you were getting emotional. But this one, I'll just check if you got that other one. Dear. Right, okay. So you've got the High Priestess here. So this is a time to go within yourself to really understand your soul journey and really pay attention to who you are. So you did that quite significantly. You thought, right, I need time to reflect, to learn who I am, what am I doing in the world, etc., etc. But this is more, right, I am definitely going to follow my soul journey. So these 2 months, I think they're very close together, that they're intermingled like that. You know, it's almost like you do this quite, I mean, you could start doing that now, but it's more dominant perhaps in these particular months. So just relearning, going inside, but obviously not making yourself feel, no criticizing. So you need to, these 2 cards are very empowering about just knowing who you are as a person. So it's following your soul journey, very strong. And then, good grief. So now we're in September, which for you is a good month to realize it's autumn and it is time for change again, emotional change. So again, emotions. It's a very emotional time coming out of summer. Whether the choices that you make here with the lovers has been about love, and then that kind of makes you kind of think about a lot of things. Who knows? But here with the Chariot, this is all about home security and how you feel very soft on the inside, and kind of, right, I just want to move away from certain things. So because it is in the placement of autumn, then maybe you are moving away from things again that is no longer needed. So this is good. So that reflection time of the Hermit is so important about who you are as a person and what you do need to move away from. So this can be very successful. And the best thing about this, it does move into October, which is in its element of justice. So October is Libra, Libra is justice. So it's like all this kind of emotions that have may build up in a good way. It's almost like it comes to a head that you can reflect on it. You have the sword of truth to go, right, I'm taking the earlier months where I said I am totally refreshed. I'm not criticizing myself. I'm not criticizing the world. I know my journey. I know my soul growth. And that's what's happening. So in October, this is a good stand for yourself. So it's, putting things into balance in such a good way is really important. So when you take this card and use it for the following month, you'll know that you'll find your answers, especially if you have moved away from nonsense, nonsense, and really follow who you are with your intuition. So you do have the moon. So the moon can be a little bit not illuminated. So everything can be quite dark. It sometimes reflects very interesting things to us that normally we know the answers. So again, this is paying attention to your intuition. Don't get hoodwinked at all about things that are in our imagination. We've got quite categorically got to go with that Phoenix rising. So that death card at the beginning was so important. It'll allow you to see things as, oh, okay, like that person may not have been good for me, or that situation may not have been good for me, and I'm moving on. So this is about really paying attention to psychic awareness and what is going on your subconscious. But like I said, you do have justice in the month before. So that justice, you'll know that you are on the right path. So you're not on the wrong path, you're on the right path. Okay, so just note that. But still paying attention to who you are as a person, and how things are going forward is essential. So if you feel a little bit weepy again, that's okay. It's always good to cry, isn't it? You know, letting go of those emotions is always good. And then when you're fully recovered from emotions or going within and reflecting what's real and what's not real, then you end the year in such a positive way as with the sun. And you will realize that the phoenix that rose from the death, you can carry that on. It's like instead of flopping at the first branch, you can go all around the world, all around the universe, and create more little baby phoenixes. So the chapters in your life are just going to be really positive if you allow them to be. So when we reflect on life in itself, then we really have to give ourselves a pat on the back. You know, so this is very important for you to be happy, positive, and hello, that creative. Thank you. So it's kind of aspect where we inspire ourselves from following ourselves. So when we come to these earths, it's almost like we know what we're here for. So this is the philosophy that can take us out of kind of things. Oh, well, that didn't work out. It did work out. That's the point. It did work out. It was supposed to work out like that. So things that are no longer needed, do the death card, you know, get rid of it. And then if you do that, and that is the if, and I think with death, it's so significant that it does make us do it. You'll just be so happy and so creative about what you are trying to achieve. So the positivity and the happiness that can be there is very, very real. So it brings us right back to the Emperor, where that motivation, that high energy is now complete circle, and now you're the sun to go into the following year in the same manner, perhaps. So burning off anything that remains, self-doubt, you know, being self-indulgent with the Five of Cups energy. None of that. We don't need that. So it's like being completely positive and happy to move into your year. So that's where it loops, and everything else is inside going. But yeah. So for you, it seems that things can get you down if you allow them to, but it does show that you're completely transformed. So those lessons of making a choice, whether you decide, oh, I don't really want to grow spiritually or soully or as a person, I'll just, you know, rise up, sit on the branch, and that's it. But the clever phoenix, they go around and build a bigger world. Does that make sense? Yeah, well, hiya. Hello, Grims. How are you? So hopefully that made sense. Yeah, it does. So obviously, what your reading in particular, you need to watch this several times a month. You know. So Untitled Tarot actually said you can actually timestamp, but yeah, you know how to whiz on. But definitely watch this at least 2 or 3 times more within the year, and what you can do is get a piece of paper or your journal and write down the major cards for each month, and then you can have a quick look, and maybe you can write, January Emperor, right, what did you say about that? You know, just a few bullet points. Jacqueline Jackson, long time no see. My first tarot deck was the Handle deck. Where is it? It's in a box. It was used for the public. That's why it's in a box with a lot of salt. So, yeah, that was my first tarot deck. And it was a very advanced deck to learn tarot with. What was yours? So, yeah, thanks for the donation, and thanks for... So your year, it seems, in a way, it's entirely up to you. And especially when you said, oh, every birthday, I think I should have got more ahead. And it clearly shows it's entirely up to you how you deal with that. So with the death card, with the phoenix rising, as I said, if you just rise, yeah, look at me, I'm so brilliant. Oh, there's a nice tree. I think I'll sit down there. Oh, I'll have a cup of tea. Yeah, this is a nice branch. This is a nice tree. I think I'll sit here for the rest of my life because job's done. So, that's what you could do as your phoenix rising, or not. Yeah, I know. I've been lazy, Jacqueline. I've been on another social media because... No, you do need to listen to me again. I didn't say you were going to burn out. I said, careful, you don't burn out. Listen to the messages again and again. So, because what you hear the first time is not what you hear the second or the third time. Pizza dough. There are no rules. You know, Fight Club, have you seen that film yet? No rules. No rules. You make your own spreads up. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes we learn to push ourselves, and it's like, if you ask yourself why we're doing something, like, oh, I want to get ahead, I want to do this, and why? Why? It's like, have we been told somewhere that we're not good enough, we'll never amount to something, and we have to prove a point to ourselves? Or is it something else? So ask yourself, well, why am I doing this? And then just get your answer, especially in the later half of the year where you've got that kind of going within to get your own answers. That's what the Hermit card is all about, going within to get your own answers before you then, use it. Mad Soul hates spreads. He can't stand them. So that's the funniest joke I've heard all day. Well done, Dee. That is hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my. That's really good. The best joke out. You've been caught out, George. Oh, hilarious. So, George, did you have a good New Year? What did you do? To the rest of you, we are doing this kind of reading. It is a 25-minute reading, minimum kind of thing. 12 cards. Right, let me read the board. 25-minute reading, 12 cards of Major Arcana of a month-to-month thingamajiggy for £8.50. Whoa, that's cheap. Or a planet, which isn't cheap, but it is what it is. And anyone who wants questions is just donations of £6.50 on PayPal, Cash App, or any good stores. Any good stores. Doing. So yeah. But yeah, my first deck was a handle deck. And I bought 2 books with it as well. So I've got those 2 books somewhere. It's usually kicking down there. If I move this, I'll have to... Could I have a card, please? No. That's your answer. No. I'm fine, Joe. How are you? How are you? Right. So this again, Danny, is not the free session. As I said, I will be writing out when the free sessions are. This particular session, I'm trying to get rid of this new year. Everyone's got a new year, you see, and a lot of people would like to find out the major highlights of that year that they need to know. So that's why we're giving them the space. Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? It's good. Normally, normally, Mad Soul, it's like, well, it's like it is. I just thought, cut to the chase. No, no, you can't. No, 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 no. You can't. You definitely can't. Uh, oh, dear me, God. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, you took Mad Soul. Are you doing your own live today? What's the time? 7:30. Mad Soul, are you going live today? I think you said you were going to. Is that correct information? That time you did a pendulum swing. Ooh la la. No idea. Right. Mad Soul Tarot might be doing pendulum swings. He might be doing tarot. He might be doing anything. I don't know. But he did say he was going to do something. He did. He did indeedy. Yeah, you tell him, Georgia. You tell. Come on, everyone likes you. Why don't you come in as a guest now and have a little chat? How would that do you? Come on, because otherwise people will get bored. Me going blah 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 blah. Oh, why am I tired? Oh, as I said, I aged 3 years at the beginning of the year. That didn't help. Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it? It's a good idea. Mad Song, can you invite yourself as a guest, please? I'm very assertive, aren't I? Oh dear. How come I've cut my finger? It's a good idea, Dean. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. So you know that job you applied for, Dee? Was there what do they call it? An expiration date. They go, apply for this job by. Did that happen? I forgot to add this sum up. 8, 9, 8, 9, 16, 18. What? By Friday? What do you mean I've turned it off? Have I turned it off or what? What do you mean? Have I turned it off? I haven't turned it off. Have I? I don't know what I've done. Add guests. Oh, I can add a host. Oh, no, you're not a host, are you? I can add the guest. Let's have a look. Add guests. No guests. I don't know. No idea what's going on there. 45 people applied. Must be a rubbish job then. I thought hundreds of people normally apply for jobs. That's what they say, 45, but it'll be a lot more. And everyone's looking for a new job in the new year. The request option isn't there. Well, where is it normally? Well, that's weird. Add host, add guests, go live with requesting viewers. Are you live now? Change your live layout. 0 requests, add up to 3 guests. Go live together. It's green. Go live together. Don't know. Allow guests from viewers. It's on. Allow requests from followers only. Hey, that's a good idea. Let's tap that one. Fixed layout. Layout will remain the same regardless of the number of participants. That's fine. I don't know. No, it's on. All right, Georgia. Right, okay. So I don't know. I don't know why you can't add yourself. I think it's an excuse. So, no, but nothing, can't see it. Well, I joined. It says Mad Soul joined. Oh, you joined. Don't know. I don't know. Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is the donation session of what we're doing here is the yearly spread. Good idea to see if it works. So at the moment we're doing 25-minute readings, 12 cards, major arcana, month by month, year ahead for 2022. And it is £8.50 or a gift of a planet. And it's on PayPal Me. Or cash.app. Yeah, I'll do what I did last night after 10 o'clock on the other channel. All right. Yeah. I think that's going to happen. I'm not sure. It just depends. Hi. I am doing tarot readings, but I'm only doing this at the moment. I'm doing this particular session is for questions of donation of £6.50, or we are trying to catch up with people who want their year ahead of 25-minute reading, at least 12 cards, month by month, major arcana card. We are using this deck as deck 1. All right, thanks, Georgia. Or we're using this deck as deck 2, which is the inner child cards. So there is a choice. There is a choice of decks to use, deck 1 or deck 2, of a month by month major essence to the month ahead. Hi, guys. Hello, Adele. How are you? How are you today? What's occurring? What's occurring in your life? Hey, how are you diddling? How are you? Have you been working hard or not so much? Have you yeah, I'm fine. Have you given yourself a little bit of time off? Because you're always working, either on the phones or on tickety-tockety. That's what the doctor ordered. That's a good that's thinking outside the box, having a day off. Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, you need a day off. It's like, yeah, we're not slaves. We're not slaves, are we? My daughter says that to her kids. I'm not a slave, not a slave. But yeah, you can feel you give and give and give too much, can't you? It's a little bit mental. Hey, that's all. Yeah, we all need time off. It is important. Yay. So yeah, it's very important. So I'm just catching up with this, Adele. No, nobody can do it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Especially your room. It's so busy all the time, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I thought you were pretty mental the first time you did it, but then I thought you want to get ahead, and I can see why that. But you continue to do it. It's like, oh, Adele's on it. Oh no, you need a rest. God, it's a lot. It's a heck of a lot. especially with the chat, you know, going up and whatnot. So yeah, definitely working a lot. Yeah, people know you get a relaxed room in mine. It's like dead. Tomorrow, yeah, back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is a good day to start again. Yeah. After all, you know, a lot of people have time off over New Year. Why not? In fact, I seem to do that. I felt so old on New Year's Day after our stint on YouTube. It's like mental. I went to bed and I didn't get to sleep, which was stupid. Own fault, self-inflicted. So yeah. So we're just sitting here waiting for people. Of course, nobody shared this video. Some people did, but I've only got 5,000 likes, so it's not going to be pushed out. So we're just sitting here waiting for people who know I'm on. So it's a very quiet session, this one, because we are doing donations only. Very good. Nice one. You're probably exhausted though, to be fair. And the excitement's gone off. So you know how you start something new all the time and your mind's like that. It's like, relax, go to sleep. So that's good as well. But yeah, new moon in Capricorn. Nice one. Very, very good. I still get, do you get a lot of invites from people you've no idea who they are? I still do. Pops up every now and again. Hi guys, how are you all doing? Do come in and say, yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's like, right, who are you? Why are you asking me to go live with you? Oh yeah, I leave it now. It declines itself. I used to go, but then it only lasts a few seconds. Hi guys, how are you all doing today? So this session is catching up on the new year ahead, 2022. So since 6:15. So we're just catching up on the year readings. It is going to be 25-minute reading. So if you have 25 minutes to spare, and it will be recorded on YouTube for you to see again. I haven't. Where have I turned that off? What? Where? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come in my room and tell me. Where? What? How? What? No requests yet. New requests. Right. Go live together. 0 requests. Add up to 3 guests. Go live together is on green. No guest requests yet. New requests will appear here. Press the settings, layout, panel, grid. Fixed layout is blanked out. Permission settings, allow requests from viewers, green. Allow requests from followers only, green. So, hello, Abby. How are you? Right, if you're Capricorn, there is Capricorn birthday messages on my playlist. Please go and have a look at that. It's still applicable. Yeah, it's still applicable for Capricorns. If you're Capricorn rising, check it out. And do make a comment for Capricorns. Abby, how are you doing? So I'm just trying to catch up with these yearly readings. just so people know what's going ahead in the year. I should have started this in November, to be fair, but never mind. I'll know next year to do it in advance instead of on the last minute. So, yeah, I'm pretty good at the moment. A little bit tired, I suppose. How are you? What's going on in your life? Hopefully it's good so far. I'm tired for some. Why Mad Soul, did you unhide them when I hid them? So, Mad Soul just unhid somebody I hid. Oh, defiancy. Defiancy is what's going on over there. All right, thank you, Dee. Thank you. I'll see you later. All right, okay. Bye for now. Yeah. Nothing happening here. Don't worry about it. So, I thought you were chatting on here, you see, Mad Soul. So I thought I'll do your work. Bing bong. Oh. I've still got my diary here from last year. Oh, still last year. Crikey. Right. Has it got January in it? I would help if I wrote. Yeah. That's all right, Abby. That's okay. We're just doing donation session though. So yeah, I will still do free sessions. Don't worry. I do have other channels that do free as well, but I'm just trying to find a plan. But because it's the start of the year, you see, we have to get everyone, doing this. Who wants to do it, of course. So yeah, and then we'll go back to normality, or a little bit of normality, which doesn't exist. But yeah, so we're just doing this in the meantime. January 2nd, January. Oh, it was the 3rd one. Very good. It is quiet tonight. It's because it's donations only. People stay away. So stay away. So yeah, it's my own fault. But it's giving the time for people who want to, the space to have it done without people coming in and going. So that's what it's designed for. So I'm just open for business, really, to help people with their year ahead, really. But yeah, it is quiet. It is quiet. What day is it? Monday, I suppose. Is it Monday? Yeah, it is. So maybe people have stupidly gone back to work. Oh, trauma. And then they're really tired because they partied over Christmas, they partied over New Year. It's like, they've made a resolution not to go on TikTok. I must not go on TikTok for more than 10 hours per day. Was it bank holiday? Oh, was it? Oh, that's cool. You're going to walk the girly whirlies. Well, you wrap up warm. It's a bit, it's rain. It says rain on my computer. It did say 7 degrees before. Yeah, 7 degrees, but it's clear. Yeah, but it is going to rain. Weather forecast in Leeds. You doing name? No. We're just doing this session at the moment. it is streamed on YouTube, or questions, donated questions of £6.50 on PayPal or Cash App, if that's okay. This is not the free session. This is trying to catch up with the year readings ahead, people. But other than that, hopefully everything's all right. Yay. Oh. Hi guys, how are you? This is the donated session of the year ahead spread that we're trying to catch up on. It will be streamed on YouTube, so it's 25 minutes for 12 cards for £8.50 with major Arcana cards. The cards that you see is deck 1, or you can choose deck 2, which is the Inner Child and Fairy Tales. Or if people have questions, they can donate £6.50 if they want a question. But this is not the free session today, so I will do a video when they are available, which I haven't decided. So that's bad. Hi guys, just waiting for people. Oh. Georgia's back. Guess who's back? Yeah, you're back. Yeah. Hi, guys. If you are new here, or you're just hanging out, we're trying to catch up with these yearly readings, which will be recorded on YouTube for you to see all year and the next year. But yeah, if you've got a question, donated questions are £6.50. So that's what's going on here. If you want to see a sample of these, there is a video that's been put out today with a sample reading. The 12 cards for each of the month is each of a major arcana card, and this is deck 1 for your pleasure, or you might like to choose deck 2, which is the inner child cards and the fairy tales. So donations are on PayPal or Cash App. Do remember to pay friends and family when choosing PayPal. Or if you don't have PayPal, it is a planet. Thank you. Oh. Free sessions are not in this. Free cards are not in this session. Normally I get these cups from the second-hand shop. Yeah. It was the home store. The home, it's got a chip in it now. It is cute though, isn't it? My daughter made me a cup with my children on it. Obviously not the last one. I haven't used that. But you don't want to break it, do you? So that's that. But yeah, it's amazing what you can pick up from the second-hand shops. You know, unless you smash them and use them for crocks at the bottom of plants, it's always good to recycle, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Recycling is good. Good in the hood. It's very quiet. Is Connor at work? Yeah. Some of them are, but I don't see the point. When you can go to a particular shop and buy them for like 20p, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Just bleach them. Just bleach them. And it's always good when you find cups with cats on. Yay, cats. I'll have to wash my Christmas ones and put them away. Hey. He's gone. He's disappeared. Poof. So, oh, poof, he's gone. Oh, I'm looking for oracles. Oh, let me give you an oracle. Oh, let me get up. Oh dear. Oh, you sit down here and that's it. Oh, good grief. Georgina, let me give you an oracle. Oh, sitting here doing nothing. Let's start off with the mermaids. Right. Whoops. He's gone to see his mate. Matey mashed potato. Well, that's fair enough. Get them out of our hair. Right, Georgia, I'm going to give you a mermaid message. I might even straighten them up a bit. Don't get me busy. I had no idea these were jumbled up. Right, let's. Hi, T. Hi, how are you doing? Happy New Year. I didn't see you there. You're probably gone now. Oh, I didn't see you. So we are doing yearly 25-minute readings of 12 months for £8.50 on PayPal or Cash App for the major Arcana cards. Hello, Kathy. How are you? How are you? Right, this is for Georgia. So Georgia, because she's a moderator, you have feelings. So it's always good to have feelings, isn't it? Whether they be anger, frustration, or deep romantic and loving. But sometimes we have to go deeper than ever before to see what it is that we are really trying to desire, feel, whatever. You're not too bad, Kathy. Excellent. Excellent. So this session is donated readings only. I'm not too bad, thanks. Thank you for asking. So we're doing donations only of this particular yearly reading ahead of the 12 months. So it is $8.50 for a 25-minute reading. Sometimes it's longer. So if you've got 25 minutes and you would like to find the major Arcana cards with the readings, we have two decks. This is deck number 2 and the Inner Child deck. Or you might want, if people do choose to do that, obviously they don't have to. Questions are £6.50, but if they do want it month by month, having a look at what they do want, then this is deck 1. and it is streamed on YouTube, so you can look at it again and again. So that's deck one. So pretty exciting. If people want that sort of thing, let me straighten this deck out now. And now I know it's upside down, inside out. The mermaids. Excellent. All straight. Right. You know, if Val was here, I bet I'd keep these cards out for Val, hadn't I? She'd love these cards. I'm surprised I haven't done them. Right, I'll straighten these cards out and then use these for Val. Do a free session tomorrow on them. That'll sort the people out with the crystals. Right. I could do that tonight, actually. I might do it on the other channel. Yeah. Writing. So, Georgia. So I might do this tonight on the other channel. You don't get how collective readings work. Oh dear. Well, what can I say about that? Right. So everyone's basically a human being, basically. Yeah. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. No, it's not an exact science. So everyone has a mental body, an emotional body, and a physical body. And basically, Mr. Maslow, he decided there was basic needs moving up with that person. No. No, not at the moment. Sorry, I am just doing donated readings. So a collective message, if you do it for all Capricorns, say for instance, because they're you know, in the sun at the moment. So a real reader or a pretend one, doesn't really matter. So, not fussy. May look at all the planets, what's going on at that time. Oh yeah, you know, we've got Venus just moved into Aquarius. No, Mercury's just moved into Aquarius. So everyone all feeling a little bit more like communicating, maybe. So they might use that element in a collective reading. But basically, how a lot of readers get away with it, they'll go, right, take what resonates and if it doesn't, leave it on the table. So you can say anything, can't you? So when I do my daily readings, I just meditate for like 3 hours in the morning before the sunrise, do my yogic salute to the sun, pay homage to the tarot gods, and then I quietly ask, what message should we be putting out today to those robots, sheep, people? That's a hello, LiveTrix. How are you? I didn't see you there. so what we're doing here is donations only. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you very much. It's got cats on somewhere on a cage. Oh, can't work backwards to save my life. Where's the cat? Oh, there it is. I got it in Spain. Well, actually, it was a present from my husband on my birthday when we were in Spain. Because you're great. Excellent. So we are doing donation readings for this particular session. We are trying to catch up with these year readings, which is £8.50 for 12 cards and does take 25 minutes. So it's with the major arcana. So the first deck that we can use is the mystical tarot, which is deck 1 if you want, or if you've just got a question, it is only £6.50, but on super chat it is £10.50. Or have I put something else? Can't remember. Oh, questions are £6.50 on PayPal and Cash App, but if you do super chat, it's £10.50. Just because it is. And the inner child cards is deck 2, which is all about fairy tales. So this is quite good for people who can really understand the ins and outs of every single fairy tale. So if you do want to have an example of these types of readings, if you go back into my live today, I did a reading for someone, and it's up there, I think 11 minutes in to see the samples. Yes, if you donate £6.50 on PayPal or Cash App, that is absolutely fine. It is indeed. I wondered what was snack box. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I might use these cards over on the other channel for the free ones tonight. That might be interesting. Why not? Load of reading. Oh no, what have I dropped? Hello, Val. Right. Glad you're in. So what I'm going to do on the other channel after 10 o'clock, you'll love these. I've had these for ages but not used them. Is use these cards for the freebies tonight. You were there last night, weren't you? So we get these cards with messages on, and on the back they've got archangels on the back. So that'll be nice to use, won't it? So we have lots of things. Hey. So quartz, morganite, peacock copper, copper jasper, tektite, Indocyanite, and pink tourmaline. So I love this Charite. Yeah, they are nice. I don't use them enough. Don't use any of my cards enough, to be fair. And then they've got archangels on the back. So those people who came last night, if they want to have a different card today, then they can. So I'll use them. I pulled out a mermaid for Georgia, and I saw that I've got similar, the same author has done these. The Animal Allies. So I like, because I don't know why I haven't used these either. God, I'm so lazy. And these two It is donation of £6.50 on PayPal or Cash App. So we have the animal. I really like these as well. So we have the lodestone, and then we have crow on the back. So the animals are really cool. A hummingbird and an infinite, whatever that is, and a butterfly and a phantom quartz. So these are nice too. So I can do them tomorrow free in the Pure Joy session, but I think I'll use these tonight on the other channel, Val. All right. Your dog's called Jasper. Yay. Oh, you should get him a little Jasper for his collar. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, red Jasper for his collar. Why not? Jasper is a very cheap stone. It really is. So yeah, I'll use them tonight. Why not? What's the time? Yeah. Oh well, you can put it in there for when he goes on walk. That can be quite well. I'm sure he's got a chip in his thingamajigging. How cheeky is that, Mad Soul Tarot? Right, let me give Val. Oh yeah, do. Right, Valerie, I'll give you a mermaid because you're a moderator. I gave Georgia one before, so I'll give Valerie one. Right, Valerie. Did you see that? It flew over there as if it was freeing itself. And of course, it's a free spirit. So at the moment, Valerie, freeing yourself and being that free spirit of just being happy and a lot of joy. Yeah, happy joy, 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 happy out. Just be free. Just go, yay, freedom, New Year. Hello, happy, happy, joy, joy. So yeah, happiness. Mad Soul, would you like a mermaid? No. I can't believe you can't join us. Nicola, how are you? Happy, how are you? Right, guys, if you're breezing through on the breeze, we are trying to finish off these yearly readings of month by month. It could take a while for everyone to come back from their holidays, cruises, hibernations, whatever. Thanks for the coffee. Whoa, one coffee. So, I'm running out of drink. So be free like the spirit, free as the wind in our hair. So so that's that. So yeah, they're the mermaids. Put them back. I know what. I know. Right, Mad Soul Tarot, do you want a dragon? He'll say, he's more likely to say yes for a dragon. He likes these dragons. Yeah, he wants a dragon. Oh, I won't cheat. Georgia, so when you've been in a room where they give collective readings, did anything resonate with you when they gave it? Right, this is for... Yeah, that's what it is. It's just general. It's general. So this is for my mates, like Mad Soul Tarot. Right, you've got Blue Dragon from the Pleiades. Prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation and give and receive heart healing. So, Blue Dragon, yay, into your heart. So, I would agree. Soul healing is always a good thing to do. So for you, it's a communication. What you're trying to. It's almost like that other card with feelings, but it's like ping. It's what you're telling yourself. So it is definitely time for you to heal. Hello, Leo. Leo. So we're just trying to give opportunities for people to finish their year ahead, kind of thing, by doing the 25-minute reading. What it says behind me, we're doing 25 minutes for 12 cards of January to December. It is recorded on YouTube, and it is only £8.50 on PayPal or Cash App. If anyone's got a question they want to donate, it's £6.50 on PayPal and Cash App. So really. Right, okay, so Georgia, if I was going to do a general reading for people right now, okay, so this is a general reading for everyone in the universe, including those on YouTube. So anyone who comes across this message, it will resonate, because I'll make it resonate. I don't have to say, oh, Nix is coming back, blah, blah, blah. I will make it resonate. Ding! I'll set it on that vibration. Ding! Hey, where's my thing? Here we are. It'll resonate. Listen. Oh, that's very flat, isn't it? I used to have a singing bowl. Oh, right. I have neighbours upstairs that Mad Souls heard me complaining about because they make a lot of noise. So I got fed up one day. And I had this singing bowl. I thought, right, because it really vibrates. I went bang, 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 bang. And I broke it. Oh my God. Bang, bang, bang. You broke my singing bowl, you bastards. That's it. Oh. Broke my singing bowl. Tim. I know, not funny. That wasn't funny. I thought, right, another thing I have to pay for. Ow, oh, shouldn't do that. Right. This is a collective reading. Oh no, probably not. Misha, Happy New Year. How are you? Did you have a lovely time? Did your son have a good Christmas? Did everyone have a good Christmas where you are? Oh, did you go to see the fireworks? I still haven't watched them. I was supposed to watch that on YouTube or BBC or wherever it is. I still haven't seen them. Happy New Year. Happy, joy. So hopefully you're all right. Yeah? It's very quiet here, isn't it? Happy New Year. Yeah, lots of happiness, lots of love, lots of safety, lots of really good things moving forward. Oh, there was no fireworks. Well, I'm glad London is saving money. That makes me very happy, because it's a waste of money. It really is a waste of money. It's a lot of so I mean, it could be going to the borough of London of the homeless and everything. I did see a TikTok video of they go, oh, New Year fireworks, and it was like, and then that was it. So there were no fireworks. Did they give a reason why there were no fireworks? Is it saving money, which is very good, because it can go to the national health system or buying what needs to be bought. No, we don't. It is it is literally millions and millions and millions of pounds wasted. You've got to have security, you've got to have extra police, you've got to buy for fireworks, you've got to set it up, you've got to see the security in setting up. The bill is huge, and that goes on London Borough. Yeah. Well, me and Mad Soul, we were on YouTube and we did an 8-hour stint from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until after midnight. So we had quick tarot reads on. We had Tarot's talk from India. We were trying to get Amaze Tarot on, but her video went all over the place. And yeah. So that's what we did. And to be fair, I said to Mad Soul Tarot in the morning, oh, I feel like I've aged 3 years. It was just so exhausting. So, yeah, but it was fun. Mad Soul, it's London. So basically, you need all the police to keep people where they should be instead of climbing the London Eye. You know this. It's just a lot of hoo-ha for nothing. It was. We were very tired. We were very, very tired. It was very, very tiring, definitely. But it was quite good. Mad Soul did a few party tricks, not to be missed. So that was quite good. So are you back in work now? Are you working on TikTok at all? Or are you still on holiday? You're still on holiday, having a rest. Can I see who sent the most likes? Oh, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. I think somebody worked it out finally. Oh, connect. Do you want me to connect with you? Tarot Voyager. Are you on live now? Oh, you did request. Oh, look at this. Cool. Hey. Right, we've been joined. Oh, look. This is Tarot Voyager, everyone. I've lost connection. That would happen. So basically, this is Tarot Voyager. He has a lovely channel. Do check it out. Do follow him. You're looking great.
We just went to Southend-on-Sea. Do you know that one?
I've not been to it.
Yeah, we had a little trip with that, down there, and it was quite nice. Yeah, so we came back, had a dinner, and I thought pop in and say hi to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's awesome. Have you made any New Year resolutions, or you don't bother with that?
No, I don't bother with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I go more by like for a new moon affirmations.
Yeah.
So kind of I go more by the lunar calendar. To me, to be honest, 31st of December and 1st of January is just it's nothing really.
Yeah.
Obviously, people celebrate and things like that.
Yeah.
But I go mainly for the last 2-3 years. I go mainly by lunar calendar.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I've got.
Yesterday we had a new moon in Capricorn, so that was quite again a good start to set your intentions for enterprise and work-wise stuff like that.
I totally agree. I mean, it was so important. The first new moon of the. I've obviously done quite a few videos on my playlist for the new moon, and I did a kind of offering people the moonology. You do the moonology and the moonology manifestations, and I had a goddess card for people. So a few people took me up on that. But yeah, it's important to do the new moon, isn't it? And the full moon. Bye. But yeah.
In the evening, I went on TikTok and did the moonology reading. Again, just one card per person to kind of give some guidance in that way. It was fun, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good, good. So when things heat up a bit, you know, get more busy, we'll definitely have to do a collaboration, working together. Definitely.
Yeah, and you know what? My son, he goes to school now, so it's like from Wednesday he's gonna go back to school, so I'll have a bit more time.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'll during the daytime though, so I don't know how that suits you.
I don't mind when, you know, like if you have set times like you like to work or whatever, that's absolutely fine. I'm very flexible, really. So just tell me.
We'll text each other then.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, you're looking very well, very well. Did you rest a lot or did you party over the festive season?
Not really, not much. We stayed at home, all being quite cozy, watching TV, stuff like that. But yeah, just quite chill, really.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, that's all you can do in England. I mean, I normally I don't do anything, or I worked before. I used to be a living carer and a support worker. So for me, Christmas was busy, and I didn't mind. But now that I'm not working in those jobs anymore, you know, it was a time for me to be home. And I thought, oh, I'm not doing anything on Christmas. Great. Don't have to celebrate it. Great. And then my daughter says, oh, can I come over for, you know, dinner? I thought, what? So cleaning, cooking, cleaning. So, yeah, damn. Bugger. So, yeah, that was panic station.
Yeah, sometimes like you know, I don't know, for me, like kind of big gatherings, I don't handle them very well, probably because of kind of I'm quite sensitive. I am like, you know, you just kind of picks up a lot of shit from people.
Yes, yes, yes.
I kind of get quite moody and stuff, so like I tend to kind of limit my kind of interaction, because you know, just because of like the thing that I go through, you know, like if I go to the big crowd again, that's quite troublesome. So for me, you know, home environment is quite important. So it's like, you know, I have to, you know, chill and everything. Otherwise, you just get a bit too stressed out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you know, it's like you can deal with it when you're younger, but when you're a little bit older, you like your castle, don't you? No matter how rubbish it is, you still like your castle. You know, you want your own home. Go away. You know? So yeah, no, I understand that. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, lovely talking to you. So let's arrange.
Yeah.
Collab.
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm free most of the time. So if you DM me or email me and we can go on together, it's absolutely fine. Whether that's on my channel or your channel or take it in turns kind of thing, it's absolutely fine. It'd be quite a lot of fun, that. So yeah. Definitely.
Okay, right. I'll leave you to it.
All right. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your evening. Adios. Bye-bye. Thanks for popping in.
How do I?
Oh, I'll do it for you. I'll kick you out. I'll kick you. There you go. It's ended now. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? No, that was nice to have Misha come in. So yeah, so hopefully when he has time, like you said there, hopefully in the daytime we'll have more time. So that's really nice. Yay! So I'll look forward to that. So hopefully you guys will do. Oh, that's nice. It's always good to collab with good people. Good people, good people. So that's really nice. Thanks for following me, Jen. Yeah, Andrew, you look very relaxed there. Not working nearly as hard enough. No, whatever. But give our love to London. Oh, dearie dear, poor London. No fireworks, eh? Ooh, Gemstone. Oh, poor London. But they do have a great statue of Bob the cat. So yeah, good old Bob the cat. So yeah, no. Oh, so yeah, that's what's going on. But it is quiet, isn't it? It always is in my room. Oh my goodness, are you alive? Jonah, how are you? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Happy New Year to you too. How are you diddling? How are you diddling? Yes, Georgia, I will do that. And we'll be doing the gemstone cards, gemstone guardian cards as a free one. So that'll be quite nice, hopefully. See how that goes. Diddling, how are you diddling? Oh, no. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. I'm glad you've had some peace away from, your normal life. And hopefully your family is fine. So we're just catching up with the yearly reading spread. All right, okay, don't blame me. I might hop off for a rest as well. Otherwise, I'll feel like I'm a slave. But yeah, so that's what we're not doing a free reading today, Jonah. Sorry. We're just trying to catch up with the year ahead spread. Just take 25 minutes, month by month. Yeah. But yeah, so when do you go back to uni or whatever? All good in the hood. All good in the hood. So you must have been very, very busy because I haven't seen you for months. Well, it feels like months anyway. How's everyone doing today? Do hope you're all well, keeping warm. Here in England, it's about 7 degrees, or was. I'm now going to do the weather forecast. No, not. Oh, it's still 7 degrees. Partly cloudy. Maybe a hint of rain. Get down. You're no longer needed. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. Ah. Yeah, I don't blame you. Take a bit of time. Hello, Rita. Happy New Year. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I can't let you know. You'll just have to put notifications on. But what I do plan to do is make a video for when the free sessions are on, which won't be a lot. I'll probably do them at 8 o'clock at night. I think that's probably a fair time to do them. Yeah, something like that. I'm fine. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hopefully everything's all right. Hopefully everything's all right. So this is the... Yeah, I'm sure you will eventually. Some people don't get notifications even when they put notifications on. So that's why I'm thinking of writing out a timetable, which I'll probably never stick to, but hey. Mary, how are you? Happy New Year. How are you? Are you a smoker? Sounds like you're proud of smoking. Very interesting. So this is the session of that. No free. If you read on the board, save me yapping. Hey ho, here we go. Yeah, I know. You're kidding me. It's your real name, Smoker. Well, well, I would certainly change my name. Me personally, I would not like that. Or I would actually put my first name as Dragon. I'm a dragon smoker. Smoker the dragon. Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. Mad Soul. That's a druggy song, isn't it? Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. Follow licked in the autumn mist in the land of Galilee. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, Jonah. Enjoy the last few days off then before you go back. No worries. Off the magic dragon, lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in the land of Galilee. I've forgotten the next verse. Smoker. I've not heard anyone with a surname like that. It's so unusual. Where did they get these names from? Interesting. Thank you, Val. That's exactly what's going on. Hello, I didn't see the Poonam. Are you all right, Poonam? We are doing donated readings within this particular session. It is £6.50 on PayPal or Cash App, and or you can donate for the longer readings of the year ahead, month by month look. The decks for these readings, guys, is deck 1, which is a very nice deck. Just using the Major Arcana for the high essence of that particular month. And deck 2 is the Inner Child's deck, which depicts fairy tales. Inner Child, still a Major Arcana, but with the great added bonus of a fairy tale, or whatever they're called. Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, whatever. So that's what's happening here. Now, the reason we're doing this kind of session is the start of the year, and people have missed out or haven't been on enough to give the opportunity. So just giving the opportunity of people to do that. But questions can still take place in between these readings. So donations of £6.50 is applicable on PayPal or Cash App. If you're going to do a super chat, then that's £10.50. Seems a lot. £8.50. Something like that, anyway. It's basically the same. Yeah, if they super chat, it's annoying. Because the £8.50 comes at £7.41. Just saying. Dum, 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 dum. So I might leave it till 9, have a break, and then come back after 10. Valerie. It's very quiet, which I don't mind because I can read my book, which I have to change. Oh, these glasses. That there's the same prescription, but right. Happy New Year. No worries, Jade. Absolutely no worries. I hope you had a really nice Christmas, and I hope you have a fantastic New Year. If you ever want this in-depth 25-minute card reading of a month to month, looking at the Major Arcana cards as the theme of that particular month, then yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'll be open for this type of reading all week. But yeah, I'm really glad that things came about whatever I said, whenever I said it. Who knows? But yeah, so for everyone who is in the room, we're using Major Arcana cards for each month, 12 for a 25-minute reading. I don't know what the maths is about that. It's roughly 25, could be longer. Or there's that deck, or there's this deck. And when we do the hello Harvey, and when we do these readings, it will be recorded on YouTube to watch at any other stage that you want to do. Okay, so that's the 25-minute reading of 12 cards recorded on YouTube as well. So that's not bad. And questions are £6.50 in this particular session. There are no free cards in this session. So, yeah, it's just this session. Because I want people to catch up on the ability to have a month-by-month Major Arcana look at what's going on each month for the year ahead. So it's 12 cards each month to see the flavor of the month. I think I keep losing connection. Hi guys, how are you doing? Oh, is it? It keeps flashing up that I've lost connection and it's gone red. But on YouTube, if it doesn't say that, then that's that. Oh, my back. Oh, sitting in this. Oh. Right. Right. Hi, guys. How are you all doing today? So it's good to see you, Donya. Are you having a good day? It's good to see you. There is no waiting list. I've been waiting, but that's the only person who's been waiting. And plus my moderators. But we are doing, anyway, so we are doing this year by year. It's, oh, wow. Winter Wonderlands. Oh, my. I bet that was so magical. Wow. I hope you took lots of videos and photos. Oh, my. Twinkling lights and snow. And, oh, I bet there was nice music playing. Oh, lovely, jubbly, lovely, lovely. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Wow. Thank you for the gifts, likes, and follows. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. In the yearly one, I'll put you down. Thank you for the roses. Roses. Yeah, excellent. Right, so this is card one. This is deck one. So this will be deck one. If you're concentrating, or probably not. So I'll need you to put deck one, or you can do fairy tale as in deck two. It is going to be streamed on YouTube. So deck two is the Inner Child pack. Inner Child pack is deck two. Right, I'm just about to do a donated reading, which will take 25 minutes because we're doing this, what's on the board, a year ahead of the Major Arcana cards, which is the essence of every single month. So, other than that, it is donation session at the moment. $6.50 for a question. Or if you want this 25-minute plus reading of 12 cards for a month ahead, it is $8.50 on PayPal or Cash App. It is streamed on YouTube for you to look at your leisure at any time after that. Where's everyone coming from? Okay, thank you. Right, do you want to pick? Yeah, Joanna. Thank you, Joanna. So, do you want deck 1, which is this particular deck? Or would you prefer deck 2, which is the inner child? Pick for you. No, I think you can make this decision. I would like you to pick, not me. I want you to be the empowered one about what you're going to pick. So this is deck 2 and fairy tales, right? Deck 2 or deck 1? Hey, right. Excellent. Right. Right, let's have a look. So this does take 25 minutes. It will be screened now on YouTube, the second video of the 3rd of January. And Joanna, it will be 2 hours in. So 2 hours in the video on YouTube now is the commence of your video. All right. So if you remember that, if you just jot that down, 3rd of January, the second video on the 3rd of January, 2 hours in. So, Pure Joy Tarot. Says it on the tin. Right, that's your reading. So let's go. Right, let's do it. Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. So let's have a look. It's exciting, this. Oh, right. Let's just clear this. Clear the way. Right, going. So, as I said, it is going to be screened on YouTube. So the first month, which is January, comes with the wizard. Now, the wizard is Gandalf in The Wizard of Oz. So hopefully you'll know The Wizard of Oz. And if you don't, it doesn't really matter. Because when the wizard in your particular January comes about, sometimes it's not all about knowing. So when the teacher tries to teach Frodo about the ring and the dangers about what's there, it's with the experience of Frodo, who's a little hobbit here, who has the ring, that almost teaches the teacher. So for you, it's with your own experiences that brings your own wisdom to where you are at now. So Gandalf is trying to tell Frodo to burn this ring in the fires. So it's almost like what Frodo has been mystified with, sees the own power and all the rest of it. So this is a teaching for yourself to really know that you are your own strength. And what you learn along with your own experiences is who you are as a person, and it isn't anyone else's experience. So this for you is connecting to your own self and really kind of making that connection so strong that it doesn't matter what people tell you to do, you have your own journey. So it's kind of a special thing going into the year ahead with that. Yes, where we come from and our culture and the way we're taught is interesting and necessary, but sometimes we can think outside the box with our own journeys and who we meet along the way as well. So all these things are very applicable if you do know about Lord of the Rings, and because that's what it says, Lord of the Rings. But there's another character in this particular story, Shadowfax, who's white and pure and very much like unicorns, who bring that spiritual energy to the table, so to speak. Now, Shadowfax comes in the story quite a long way in, and they go out again. So it means that sometimes it's like a breath of fresh air that comes into your life, and it moves you in such a way that you understand for the rest of the story and the ending of what's to come. So January is like the epiphany of realization that it is you and down to you of how you kind of react to certain situations and kind of look at it from all different angles. But you yourself are learning so significantly about what's important within your life. So that's a nice start in January. So I'll reflect back on that significantly. So February, you have Jack and the Beanstalk. So this is a great aspect to learn that sometimes we can start off thinking or just knowing that we're poor. So this for you is a kind of a poverty thinking, but realizing that sometimes we do need to have a look at different things. Sometimes we have to have blind faith, blind belief. Jack, if you know the story, and hopefully you do, got hoodwinked into selling the cow for some beans. And of course, they're going to be magic beans, aren't they? Because it's a story. So, as you know, he climbed up eventually and learned a lot of aspects within this. So when you're kind of waiting around, because you can see he's already gone up and he's come down again, and he's just tripped on the way down. So will he be caught by the giant? Will he lose his loot? So it's almost like from the higher understanding that we bring down to the physical, what it is that we're trying to learn. So do we say, do you have this waiting period in February where you think, hang on a minute, I knew that was there all the time, because you have got that spiritual awareness here. But now when you're really thinking about things in February and looking at things in a different way, then the value of what you already have is present. So this card for me, for you, is all about being grateful for who you are, and don't look at a kind of poverty way of thinking about what you haven't got. So if you are waiting for that perfect relationship, if you are waiting for that perfect job, if you are waiting for that perfect home, perfect hobby, the perfect body, whatever it is that we're waiting for, then we have to be grateful for where we are now. The ability that Jack had was always there. It's almost like his destiny. His destiny was to be stupid to actually get those magic beans. So it is kind of It's already there. You've just got to tap into your ability of trying to find something that will make you feel valued and see your self-worth. Does that make sense? In February. So I do invite everyone who chooses this deck to look up these stories again and reread them and see what you're picking up if people have time. So next March you have Peter Pan. Whoa. So Peter Pan is an amazing character, as we all know. But he has this amazing ability to transform things that are magical, and it's almost got this ability to move in a way that other people can follow. So this kind of fantasy belief kind of system of making people fly, fly through their dreams, be the vehicle of who you are, move those vehicles with an understanding that is forever, because Peter Pan likes to live forever. So he likes to engage other people in his fantasy. So it's almost like that belief that is driven, and so it's almost like, in a way, a little bit of a leadership way of not hoodwinking, but getting people to understand that, yeah, of course you can do it. Of course you can do it. Just believe in it. I will lead the way. I will lead you to safe ground where you too can be forever in your dreams. Really quite remarkable. So Peter Pan is the eternal flame, so to speak, on the journey throughout this particular month, which is March. So you might find yourself over kind of dreaming, perhaps. It is March, it is Pisces season. So that kind of floaty, do I feel grounded? Do I feel really wishy-washy at the moment, just going places and things like that? But ultimately, it's a good card for you to move forward. So whether you say, oh, well, you have to grow up sometimes, or do you? So having a look at these kind of questions of what Peter Pan means to you personally in this particular month might reveal something that is hidden to yourself. So sometimes we have to have that sense of belief. It's a lot like the Star card with Peter Pan. So, forever optimistic in saving children as well. So that there are an underlying theme about saving the child within. So you may reflect here in March about what did you want to do when you were a child. So has those dreams that you wished for and you dreamt come true? Are you still living that inner child dream? So it's a really important time for you to realize that, yes, you can push forward. And yeah, you do have to be responsible as an adult, but somewhere within you, living that beautiful dream as a child. Like, I don't know about you, but I still have my childhood teddy bears, and that's a reminder of the child within. So something that reflects or maybe you wanted a particular toy that you could never afford, but you're an adult. You can. So it's a really an interesting aspect that the child does not have to grow up because Peter Pan said so. So whatever Peter Pan means to you in this particular month, then that is an indication of where you kind of going. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Stara. How are you, my dear? So next we come. Oh, I love this card. Next we come April. So April, we have the big bad wolf. Whoa. So, the big bad wolf. So as a kid, the big bad wolf is quite scary. but as an adult, they're quite interesting. So with the big bad wolf, it can be a very sexual card. It can lead you up the garden path and you don't know what to do there. Maybe or maybe not. So this particular story of Red Riding Hood, when the big bad wolf turns up, can reflect certain fears that we have on the unsubconscious, but also on sexual desires as well. If you study fraud and the things like that, that's a really interesting aspect to look at. Now, traditionally, the big bad wolf or the devil is normally Capricorn. So it could mean Capricorns have a significantly influence within your life. So it could be a Capricorn, they could be Capricorn rising, they could have Capricorn in their first house, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, or 11th, or even 12th house. So Capricorn is less. No, but seriously. So the big bad wolf, right, goes. So in some stories, the big bad wolf will go up and consume grandma. So that in itself is some of the issues that you may be looking at within your own life is how to release certain patterns from what you've been taught by your ancestors, your family, your culture, and things like that. So sometimes when we look at that, it's almost like, whoa, okay, maybe instead of being frightened about my culture and how I was brought up, because we've all got different cultures. Even in England, we have, where we're north, west, south, east, whatever, different parents have different aspects. So we're all different. So sometimes our families, give us all sorts of hang-ups as well, So it's about consuming that kind of ability and letting go of it. So the devil in this particular month of April will be one of those things when you might not be feeling so trapped. And in some stories, the woodcutter comes along and cuts open the wolf and out pops grandma. I don't know how that happens, but it did. So this for you is not about Little Red Riding Hood. So if you do reread this story, focus on the wolf. Now the wolf is hiding. So sometimes it's our hidden fears on the subconscious, ready to go into where you already feel safe. So that home where grandma is cooking that lovely apple pie, or those cookies or whatever she's cooking. It's nice and we all like home if we feel okay at home. But the wolf, traditionally in all these stories, is bad to the bone. So don't let the fear spoil your way of thinking and how you are. Follow the truth at all times, but enjoy the sex if it's there. Oh, you gotta laugh, innit? You gotta laugh. Right, so in May, you do have the Earth Child. So in May, with the Earth Child, this is important to realise that we can think outside the box here. And this has been a soul journey that you've been through. So in May, it's almost like you're kind of see the bigger picture, what you've learned over time, and maybe releasing something. It's a really good idea in that month, because in this month, you're a lot wiser, you're a more loving person of who you are, where you are, and where you want to now go forward. So basically, I always say with the Earth Child, you see the Earth Child with the heart, and that's what it really does signify, your heart chakra and how you love yourself and the world around you and what could be there. So it's very inspirational, and we go back to first card, January, of being connected. So remember, in this card, we'd already started about going your own way. So when you found your own way, this card will give you a really interesting look at what's going to happen next. So this is definitely the bigger picture of what has happened and what's going to happen. So we all have different lifetimes at different times. You may meet certain soulmates within that journey, but we all have our part to play in the connection with each other. So this is you looking from afar at what you're going to do on Earth. So this is like an ending and a new beginning, and almost gives you permission to allow yourself to be yourself. Does that make sense? Well, it does to me. That's the main thing. Right, where am I? January, February, March, April, May, June. Right, June. So June, you have the Midas touch. Hey. So when we have the Midas touch, it's very much a reminder of careful what we wish for. So yeah, you've got the permission and you're a little bit wiser, but sometimes we just want everything all at once. So we can be hoodwinked. And it's like, remember the devil or the big bad wolf coming along and eating things up and consuming. But we've got to be careful that we don't fall into those set patterns again of being trapped, because some things can hoodwink us. Some things that we think are brilliant are actually not. So if we go back to January and listening to yourself of what you do want on a spiritual level, this can be recognized as, okay, everything that is shiny isn't always gold, but it's very much about careful what we wish for. The emperor here asked for everything he touched turned to gold. So his daughter turned to gold, and obviously it was a statue. Happy birthday in June. So sometimes when we wish for change, because it's very much like the alchemy card there, and the changing lead into gold. So sometimes we're in these kind of relationships, right? For instance, and we want the other person to change. Oh, if only they were like this and they were only like that, or work. If only it was like this, or only if it was like that. And it does change, but then we're not in synchronization with it. So when we heal relationships and they do change to exactly how we want, they won't want us because they've changed. So, and it's vice versa as well. So it's very, very important to be very careful what you think has huge value may not have the value that you're placing on it. So this is why in January and the other months, it's very important to really understand what it is that you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to pull away from, what you're trying to go. So one of the things that your parents gave to you was poverty thinking. There's never enough, and save the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves, and all kinds of things that parents do tell us, especially with grandmas, etc., etc. So the people within our family do say certain things. They may say to you, oh no, all the good people are taken, you'll never find the right person for yourself. We tell ourselves rubbish. So that is being very careful of what you wish for, because if you're telling yourself that is exactly what's going on. So this is a reminder. So I'm pretty sure you'll listen on YouTube several times about this particular card. June, but that's a good solar return to move away from, to move into July. So you do have the guardian angel, which is very much the same as turning lead into gold. So with this particular card, you do have your archangel angel around, just giving you that guidance. So in this particular scenario, we do have the children reading the books, the fantasies, the stories that they write, and then they tell each other. So it's good. So again, it's what you're telling yourself. But what one should be telling yourself is things are improving significantly, because your guardian angel has that script, and what's been written in the previous month as the Earth Child is you trying to connect back to that. So you already know, or should know, especially from the Peter Pan scenario, exactly where you do want to go. So this is just connecting, a little bit more healing, a little bit more work, tweak here, tweak there, yeah. And then you can see that what you have written, you might want to rewrite. So it gives you the opportunity to just rewrite something, tweak it here, tweak it there, especially when cosmic ordering. So the cosmic ordering for you will be in place, and you will improve your life significantly, and you'll be nearly at a goal here in July. So it's a good card for you. So what you generally do kind of wish for will kind of come about, as long as it's for your good intention and you're asking for an essence of what you want, not for a person or a particular job or a particular thing, but the essence. Do you know what I mean? So now we have August. So August, we have this is Mad Soul's favorite card. August, you have Hansel and Gretel. So hopefully you know the story of Hansel and Gretel. This is generally the lover's card. So I want you to notice in this particular card that the bird has the heart in the tree. So the bird has the heart in the tree, and it's tied up. So traditionally, the decision and choices that we do make needs to be of a higher level of understanding of what we do want. So at the moment, you may be sitting there and go, "No, I know exactly what I want." And it's like, whoa, is this to your highest good? Did you listen to the reading and rewrite the script? So it is vital that people, when they get readings like this, listen again and again and again for the pennies to drop. So it doesn't matter how many times you need to listen to it, it's fine. It'll be up there forever for you. So this has always been a choice of where you want to lay that beautiful love and heart. So Hansel and Gretel always did have a choice of whether they went into the gingerbread house or not. But their destiny always does move them on because of a basic need of hunger. So it is interesting how that kind of happens. So for you in this particular month, it will be the matters of maybe you have a touch of loneliness at times, and maybe you're a little bit scared of being on your own in a situation, and you just want to be fulfilled in a beautiful aspect, which is absolutely fine. But it's always good to see the bigger picture and the highest choice that's possible, that allows you to empower yourself and not be second best. So yeah. So make choices in a wise aspect. But as long as you've done your healing there, then that should be a very easy choice to make. Moving on to September, you have your fairy godmother. So the fairy godmother is you. So this isn't waiting for your fairy godmother. This is implying that you are the fairy godmother. So when you are the fairy godmother, that means you grant wishes to everybody and yourself, and magic is in the air, and it's just like you know exactly where to put that magic. So the fairy godmother, she grants Cinderella all the wishes that makes her dreams come true, and more, hopefully. Happily ever after. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Not for you, for Cinderella, because, we all know marriages end in divorce, blah, blah, blah. So, Cinderella part 2. I know they've done that, but you are the fairy godmother. So this is about seeing the ability beforehand, what needs to be done within your own life. So this is giving yourself permission to dream, to make things happen. So that choice that you made here gives you the ability to not be a child anymore, but be a magical bird. It's quite easy to do. So the child within you whether or not. So if not, maybe you've gone and looked at the gingerbread house and thought, this is nice. At least it's given you a bit more intuition about how you're going to move forward in September. So September is always a time to let go of stuff, and you see the pumpkin there. So, moving into Halloween, it is going to be a very interesting time for you to reconnect with something that may you've thought was so difficult, but now it's definitely achievable. So come autumn time, just know that things is definitely 100% achievable for yourself. Moving into October. So you do have Sleeping Beauty. The part of Sleeping Beauty that you resonate with within this story is applicable at this time. This is October, the Libran season of justice. So a lot of the time with justice, it does take a long time. Sleeping Beauty had a long time to meet up with their particular ending and destiny and happily ever after. But this is all about the subconscious. So on a subconscious level, we can see this so far, there's a lot of kind of work for you to unravel. So I would give yourself time, definitely, from now on in October, to reflect a lot of things and a time to really reflect what is your life about. So connecting on that soul level with the Earth Child, back in whenever that month was, you can look it up, will give you an indication why you have to really reflect and let go of certain aspects. Do you know what I mean? So these things are very important to kind of look at. Sometimes we look with this about health as well. So just be reminding, health is always good. You've got all your well-being health aspects there as well. So well-being of mental, emotional, spiritually. So, this is generally the transformation card, rising from the ashes as a beautiful phoenix. And, it's a time where it's such a hot, interesting realization for you. You may find here that you may be moving away from certain friends, certain family members, jobs, all kinds of things, because this is a transformation of who you are. So Sleeping Beauty, when she was kissed by the prince or whatever, her life was no more as she knew it. She was transformed into that beauty, had everything that she wanted. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't witness that. So I can't say. But they were transformed. So this is a time for transformation, because it's in the Libran series placement of October. It is the justification that you will become more powerful, you'll know who you are, and you won't be standing for any nonsense. So anyone who no longer, need in your life because they're lying, untrustworthy, unloyal, all the rest of it, you don't have to put up with that nonsense anymore. So that's really nice. Yeah. Then you're a right giver, you are. Oh, you've got the Mother Goose now. Oh dear. Right. So the Mother Goose is very much like the fairy godmother. And she goes around going, here's a golden egg for you, here's a golden egg for you, one for you, one for you. It's a bit like the Easter Bunny, but with gold. Yay. So, so this is a beautiful card for you. And that's why I said you're a giver. You really are a giver. So this is a very nurturing card, very giving. So just remind yourself you can give not only to everybody else, but also to you as well. So when you go through this transformation and see the power, you can have the time and the patience to really develop further into exactly what you do want. So if you want to be a famous ballerina, you can be. because not only were you the fairy godmother, but you have the ability to give to yourself the permission to do what you want in a very prosperous way. So you will see the change that puts self-respect and value and wealth within your life at the moment in time. Okay? Yay. And then, wow, this is all about you giving to yourself, really, in such an amazing way of abundance. Because now you have Aladdin and the magic light lamp. So so not only this, you give again. So this gives you permission to use your intelligence and what you've already known about things to kind of have very wise choices about what you're going to deal with in the future. And this is where we have to go right back to the beginning, when we saw the wizard in Frodo's story of Lord of the Rings. And when we have Aladdin and the lamp, wouldn't it be nice to go, you know, what you wish for here? So we don't have to go through all that trials and errors and everything. But when we use our intelligence to make a wish, don't you think it's good, with all our knowledge that's in the shelf, to wish for as many wishes for everybody, you know? So not only do we wish for ourselves, but because you're a giver, you could go, oh, I wish that there were endless wishes for every human on the planet now and forevermore. That's a perfect wish. So, and then you could add to it, you know, and their wishes come true if it's for the good of them and everyone around them. You got to say that. So when Aladdin sees the magic lamp, he realizes that because he's learned how to deal with that. So it's not just having the 3 wishes, it's having the ability to create more of. So there's an everlasting, you know, good things within your life. So that's very much like Mother Goose there and the fairy godmother of give, 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 give. And it's almost like if you've learnt your lessons here to heal, careful what you ask for and give yourself, then these are good things to actually embrace. So it is quite amazing. It's almost like you're trying to find, you know, you've had 3 cards which says gold, golden egg, Midas touch with the golden touch, Jack and the Beanstalk bringing down the gold. It's like the wealth of spiritual knowledge, but also the wealth of who you are, and to give to everyone else. You're a very kind and generous person, and it comes out in that. And you can be a huge influence and inspiration for other people once you really harness that and be able to know how to direct that into interesting directions. So it's quite powerful. It's like that seed here with the mother card, mother. It's like that seed of hope, the seed of potential and the possibilities within your life is really shining. And I mean, everyone's important, but you seem to come out here as if you really take on some of these amazing abilities, you can be very, very powerful within who you are as a person. It's absolutely phenomenal who you are, and it's such a pleasure to read for someone who's got this magnificent. So say for instance, like you become a mother at some stage or whatever, and how you teach children and those around you, it'll just be so magnificent. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So never doubt yourself. And you are a mother already. Excellent. Well, they're very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Well, that shows that you're so giving. So it's really nice. So you'll know all about these stories then. I do urge you to read them again. So every month when you look at this reading again, reread each one of these thingamajiggies. and see what you're guided to. Because when we read stories for the first time, Cinderella, we just want that happy ending. Oh, how's it going to happen? How is it going to happen? But when we read it as an adult, we go, oh, let's just focus on these ugly sisters here. Why is that happening? Is that a reflection to what's going on in my life? Is somebody untrustworthy trying to hoodwink me? What's going on here? So there are very many underlining messages in fairy tales at a different time. So it is really quite interesting. So I really do hope that's helped. Do remember it's on YouTube. Do remember it was 2 hours in for your reading, and that's gone on 35 minutes. So yeah, so thank you for that. Yeah, but no, it's interesting, isn't it? So thank you so much for that, and I hope you have a really good year ahead, which you obviously do because I've looked into it, so bound to help. And same to you. Thank you so very, very much. That's absolutely fantastic. Right, guys. Thank you, Joanna. Right, so what we're going to do is have a little rest now, because we need a little rest. And we'll all see you next time. We'll probably be back more for this tomorrow. But we'll also do free tomorrow, I suppose, or something. Suddenly I want to go to the toilet. I hate that. Suddenly when you finish, it's like toilet. So, yeah. Not really, Carla. No. I haven't really. It's been quiet, which is fine. So I am going to go because nature calls. And I'll see you all in the next live session on a different channel, perhaps. Thanks for being here. Thanks, moderators. And thank you, viewers. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all soon.